Hey guys, Tess here from Tess Fitness at www.tessfitness.yolasite.com. I'm here because I am a fitness channel that would like to help people who have been in fitness for a long time or just starting a fitness regime or don't know anything about fitness and would like to know some tips on how to exercise and have a plan and make it fun so that your exercise and fitness levels can be enhanced, continue growth, and keep you motivated. So the first thing is I have 4 tips for you today. The first one is to train the large muscles first. So when I say that, I mean biceps and triceps compared to your latissimus dorsi, which is your upper back muscles, are going to be a lot larger than your biceps and triceps. So for example, let's say you're training back that day, always make sure that you're training your latissimus dorsi, your lats, doing lat pull downs, even if you're focusing on the center of your back, all those are going to be bigger muscles than your biceps and triceps. So a lot of people like to combine back and biceps because biceps is a secondary muscle when you're working out back. So for example, if you're doing a lat pull down, your bicep is doing some of the work. So your lats are doing the majority of the work, but your biceps are also doing some of the work. So that's why it's considered a secondary versus a primary, which would be your lats, your primary, and your biceps would be your secondary muscle. So always train your bigger muscles first. Let's say you're doing an overall body workout that day. Your bigger muscles are going to be your legs. So train your legs first before you train your back, before you train your chest, before you do anything else. So that's lunges, squats, anything that has to do with legs, depending on what your workout looks like. My second tip for you is to do standing exercises first. So why do standing exercises first? The answer is pretty simple. If you are exhausted after you do your leg extensions on the machine and you do your leg curls on the machine and you're supersetting or drop setting or however you're doing it, however your techniques are being implemented that day, absolutely, you're going to be much more apt to choose lighter weights when you do your lunges or no weight, if you can stand at all, because your legs are going to be so exhausted. So it's just more efficient. Not saying that you can't do it. You can start with machines first, sitting down exercises. But I recommend standing exercises, doing your lunges, packing up on the weight then, and handling as much as you can then. Because for me, for example, when I work out legs, I work them out real hard. So I'm like dizzy. Like at the end, I'm just like, okay, I need to sit now, and I'm still working my muscle and isolating it. But when you're standing, you're working your core as well. So more energy is going into that standing exercise. So I definitely recommend doing your standing exercise first. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to comment below. I'm always open to receive feedback, whether it's comments, questions, concerns, advice. I'm willing to learn more as well. Number 3 is going to be not to be afraid of the weight. So I was saying to you, I pack on weight when I'm doing legs. Some people fear like, oh my gosh, my legs are going to get huge, or my arms are going to get huge, or, my shoulders are going to get huge. Realistically, the only thing that's going to make you huge is if, you have a slow metabolism, because you're not exercising, or you have a medical condition, or, you're just eating more, eating more calories, or eating the wrong kinds of foods. It's just a whole other video. You're going to pack on weight by those things. So if you have a hormone imbalance, or if you are eating more, consuming more calories than you are burning them, then that's what makes you gain the weight. You cannot get huge, okay, guys? You cannot get huge, guys and gals. You're not going to get too big for your own body type by packing on weight. So it is, however, important for you to prevent injury and think always safety first. So if you are, whether it's on a machine or free weights or whatever you're doing, to make sure that you're not hurting your joints. So knowing the difference between a good pain and a bad pain. A good pain being, feeling that muscle burning, and like, oh, this really hurts, and and it's a good pain. Your lactic acid's building up, and you need that in order for your muscle to begin the process of breakdown repair, which repair obviously is not going to happen until later. And that's when you see those results. So don't be afraid of the weight. I personally can speak for myself. When I'm working out with the most amount of weight, that's when I feel the strongest, and I take advantage of those days. So when I pack on that weight, I'm seeing the fastest results after those types of workouts. If I'm just, doing high reps, low weight, I will see, if I'm doing my diet correctly, the results that I'm after, if that is what I'm after. But if I want to quickly tone, it's all about, how much weight you can handle, because, it's not all about that, but it's a lot about that. So anyways, just don't be afraid of packing on the weight, because it's not going to make you too big. You're going to build muscle, which is going to decrease fat. And that is the objective for most people. If you have a different goal, let me know about it. I'd be happy to help you critique your regime. It's entirely free. Right now, I'm just at a point where I want to help people. I want to see them make the results that I've seen in my own life. So if you want to go ahead and go to my website, I have a contact form. You can fill it out. It will send me your information, and you can send me what you're doing, right now, and I can help you critique that and give you some tips on that to help you get the results that you're after. So that's my third advice or tip for today. My fourth one is to bring a water bottle with you. I see so many people in the gym, and all of this, by the way, is, just my workout from this morning, and realizing, okay, obviously I'm coming from the workout, but I'm just realizing that so many people don't bring their own water bottle with them. You see some people walking around with their jugs, and they know what they're doing, and those are the people, pretty much the heavy lifters, the ones that, appear to know what they're doing. Not that they always do, but, typically they're at least, consuming information and researching on their own what they need to do, and they're detoxifying by bringing water and oxygen to the needed muscles that are being worked that day. There's two reasons for this. One is you don't want to go to the drinking fountain when you feel dehydrated in the middle of the set. For me, that's a complete interruption in what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't want to ruin my set by having to stop early because I feel dehydrated and going and get a set. The second reason is I don't want to get injured if I don't stop early enough to go get that drink of water. I can quickly take a sip if it's right next to me and continue my set and not lose that momentum that I've been building and the plan that I want for that exercise to be completed and executed correctly and most effectively. So that's my 4 tips for today. If you have any comments, questions, like I said, concerns, advice for me, I'd be willing to take it, and I'm excited to hear from you and your thoughts, and make it a great day. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay strong, stay you.